Is C? Yes, someone has responded. Both of them. Both of them. So both of them. Explanation. India Public Interest Commission as the product of the judicial activities of the Supreme Court and was pioneered by the lights of Justice V.K. Krishna Iyer and Justice P.N. Bhagwati in the year 1980s. So, next. What would be the total number of minister? Everybody knows minister, including the chief minister in the council of ministers, out of total strength of legislative assembly of the state. Not more than 15%, not more than, the 10%. Oh, 100% correct answer. 50% is the correct answer. 100%. Yes, clap from my side. 100%. Beautiful. 100%. So according to the Constitution of India, the total number of ministers, including the chief minister and the council of ministers in a state, shall not be more than 15% of the total strength of the legislative assembly of the state. Very good. Next. Next. Who can pass resolution? Resolution of Constitution of new all India service, the Parliament, the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, the President. Rajya Sabha is the correct answer. 2 students has given the correct answer, and judges will see who is the first. Explanation Article 30. You always remember, I'm talking, teaching 11 and 12 political science, and that's why I'm always quoting about the articles. So Article 312 of the Constitution authorizes the Parliament to create new all India services on the basis of a Rajya Sabha resolution to that effect. Center and the states jointly control these services. However, the ultimate control lies with the central government, but the immediate control rests with the state governments. Next. Yes, 10. How many members are there in the State Human Rights Commission, including the chairman? Yes, 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 yes. Till the time 4 or something like that. So correct answer, yes, 3. Yes, 3 is the correct answer. 4 or 5 students responded correctly. B3, the State Human Rights Commission is a multi-member body which consists of a chairperson and 2 other members. The chairperson and members are appointed by the governor of the state on the recommendation of the committee consisting of the chief minister at its state. Next. 11 questions. According to National Commission for Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, it was recently in the news. NCPCR is a child defined. Please mute your mobile. A child is defined in any person in the age group of 0 to 0, 14, 0, 16, 0, 18. Yes. So many a correct answer. D is the correct answer, and that is the D is 0 to 18. According to National Commission for Protection of Child, the Protection of Child Rights, NCPCR, which was set up in the year, remember it, 2007, as a child is defined as any person in the age group of 0 to 18 years. Next, 12 questions. Which article of the Constitution promote the president? Which article of the Constitution protect the president of the government of a state against criminal procedure? Proceeding in any court during the time they hold office. Article 360, Article 361, Article 361A, and Article 361(2). Yes, 61 is correct. 61(2) is the correct answer. 2 students responded to. So Article 361(2), the Articles 361(2) of the Constitution of India protect criminal proceeding against the President of India or governor of a state of any court during the time they hold office. Right? Next, 13 questions. The unique identification, very famous questions. This year PT questions. Identification Authority of India was constituted in which year as an attached office under the aegis of Planning Commission? Aegis of Planning Commission. Oh, beautiful. See, everybody is correct. Yes, beautiful. Everybody has corrected, and you are correct. You have responded correctly. The Unique Identification Authority of India was constituted in January 2009 by the Government of India as an attached office under the aegis of Planning Commission of India. Beautiful. Next. Excellent. Excellent. Who opined that the emergency power of the president of fraud with the Constitution? Fraud with the Constitution. Yes. Oh, correctly, Nambiar. Oh, yes, KM Nambiar is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. Current KM Nambiar, who was the very much opposed to the provision related to the president rule in the Constitution of India, mentioned that the emergency power of the president is a fraud with the Constitution. Next. Which article of the Constitution of India safeguards one right? Marry the persons of one choice. 15. This right is now very much in debate. But my dear students, you have responded correctly. You have responded correctly, right? Which article of the Constitution of India safeguard one's right to marry the person of one choice? Article 19, Article 21, Article 25, and Article 29. So, correct answer is Article 21. Most of you have corrected. You have done correctly. In chat box, I was checking it. Beautiful. Next. In which country the concept of public interest litigation originated? Public, PIL. Now it has become the famous UK, India, Australia, and USA. USA is the correct answer. USA is the correct answer, and 4 or 5 students in the chat box, they have written USA is the correct answer. Very good. The concept of public interest litigation originated in United States of America. Since the 19th century, various movements in US contributed to public interest law, which was a part of legal aid, the movement. Next. The 9th schedule was introduced in the Constitution of India during the Prime Minister of which Prime Minister? 9th schedule. Jawaharlal Nehru, Lal Bahadur Shastri, Indira Gandhi, Morarji Desai. Oh, beautiful. And that is the correct answer. And that is the, you have responded Jawaharlal Nehru, and that is the correct answer. Correct answer. Jawaharlal Nehru is the correct person. Yes. Who administered oath of office to the president? The Prime Minister. Very simple. Oh, yes. Union Home Minister. CGI. Yes. 7 or 8 students responded correctly. Very good, very good, very good. Excellent. The always remember, Chief Justice of India, the oath of the office of the President of India is administered by the Chief Justice of India, but in his absence, senior most judge of the Supreme Court administered the oath. Next. In which year was the first linguistic estate formed? That is the B is the correct answer. Gitanjali or some other students I have gone through 1953, and that is the Telugu. The first linguistic estate known as Andhra estate was formed in October 1953. It was formed by separating the Telugu speaking areas. First time 1953, you always remember about that, and the linguist based on the language and linguistic basis it was divided. Okay, next. What is the maximum gap interval between two sessions of parliament? Very simple question. Maximum gap. Maximum gap. Yes, 6 months. Very good. Most of you have correctly done it. You have sent it. 6 months. Beautiful. Nothing more is required to mention about that. That's the beautiful things. Most of the question you are responding. 21st. In which year Constitution of India was amended for the first time? 1950, 1951, 1952, 1953. Yes, 1951 is the correct answer. Very good. That is the correct answer. Yes. The Constitution first amendment Act 19 enacted has made several changes. The provision of related to the fundamental rights, check abuse and freedom of speech and expression, validation of Jamidari abolition laws, etc. This amendment provided that the right to equality is not bar enactment of the law, which provide the special consideration of weaker sections of society. Next. In which of the following review of the independent regulations in sectors like telecommunication, insurance, electricity, etc., ad hoc committee set up by the Parliament, Parliamentary Department Related Standing Committee, Finance Commission, Financial Sector Legislative Reform Commission, and Niti Aayog? The correct answer is case A and B both. Ad hoc committee set up by the Parliament, and B, Parliamentary Department Related Standing Committee. Beautiful questions. ISPT this year 2019 questions. Central Vigilance Commission was set up on the recommendation of Administrative Reforms Commission of India, Garwala report, Kriplani committee, Santhanam committee. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Correct answer is check. Correct answer is Administrative Reform Commission of India A. Very good. Some of the students responded correctly. Next. Which of the following is also known as the Super Cabinet? Political Affairs Committee, Economic Affairs Committee, Appointment Committee, Parliamentary Affairs Committee. Super Cabinet, Super Cabinet. So, committee, my dear students, A is the correct. Yes, A is the correct. Very good. So, Political Affairs Committee. The Political Affairs Committee, often described as the Super Cabinet, is the most powerful committee. It usually deals with all policy matters pertaining to domestic and foreign affairs of India. Next. The first session of Constituent Assembly took place on which of the following dates? First, A, B, C, D. The correct answer is, check. Correct answer is, and most of you have responded correctly. Yes, I've seen box. I was checking the chat box, and most of the students were correct. Today is very difficult to judge. Our judges will be very difficult task to judge. Which of the following parts provision of the Indian Constitution cannot be amended? Remember, this is the debatable questions until the time it is being debated in the Parliament, outside also. Preamble the Constitution, directive principles of the Constitution, fundamental rights, and judicial review. Yes, judicial review. One student. Judicial review is the correct answer. Judicial review forms the part of the basic structure of the Constitution, which cannot be altered by the amendment procedure. You have to go through the Bharti case and Berubari case. I will tell you, I explain you why basic structure of the Constitution. 27. The Constituent Assembly of India comprised of what? Like chat box. You have to write. Constituent Assembly of India comprised of indirect elected members. Okay. Next, you have to mention the groups. You have to see about that from where the questions is coming. First, you have to understand the Constituent Assembly MLA or something like that. The correct answer is you have to go through the Constituent Assembly and the history or political science teachers. 290 members from the British provinces, 4 from the Chief Commissionery, and 93 from the princely state. The Constituent Assembly took almost 3 years, 2 years, 11 months, and 17 days, actually 18 days, to be precise, to complete the historic task of drafting the Constitution. And these are, I will send you later on. Okay, so always remember, comprise of. So 292 members of British provinces, 4 from Chittor, 93 from Principal. So you have to always remember this thing. Next, who was the chairman of the inaugural session of the Constituent Assembly? Who was the chairman of the inaugural session of the, chairman? The correct answer is one student. Abhay was the first. Responded Abhay Kumar of 12B, and responded that the Dr. Sajjan. He became the first, the acting president of something. Next question. Who made the following statement in the Constituent Assembly in connection? We want the Constitution to be sold as a permanent, as a structure, we can make it. Nevertheless, there is no permanence in Constitution. If you make anything permanent, you stop the nation's growth of living, vital organic people. Always don't remember all the times one person. My dear students, the correct answer is Jawaharlal Nehru. Don't confine only B.R. Ambedkar. When the Constitution will be called, you always keep on, writing B.R. Ambedkar, Jawaharlal Nehru. Next. Which committee of the Constituent Assembly was chaired by Jawaharlal Nehru? Which committee? That is a very famous committee. Very, very famous committee. Constituent Assembly was chaired by Jawaharlal Nehru. Which committee? There are various committees. Union Power Committee. Yes, Utkarsh Raj. Union Power Committee, Subham Kumar. Yes, Power Committee, Union Power Committee. Correct answer is correct answer is, that means you are correct. I did not say, because someone also started typing in the chat box, Union Power Committee. 100% correct answer given by some of the students. On 14th August 1947, meeting of the Assembly, a proposal for the forming various committees was presented, and such committee included the Committee of Fundamental and Union Constitution Committee. Next. Which of the following are the common feature of India and UK? Supremacy of Parliament, written constitution, bicameralism, Prime Minister is the leader of the largest party and of the floor of South. So A, B, C, D. The correct answer is, check it. C, 3 and 4 are correct. 3 and 4 are correct. Next. I'm little bit fast, my dear students, because I have to complete 10:55. By 10:55, the Prime Minister and we will go for the vote taking ceremony. Who among the following was not a member of the Indian Constituent Assembly? Sir Firoz Khan. D is the correct answer. Yes, Shreya Prakash. Yes. D is the correct answer. Mushkan also. Jai Prakash Narayan. Very good. Constitution of India was drafted by the Constituent Assembly and it was implemented under the Cabinet Mission Plan of May 1947. And the members of the Constituent Assembly were elected by the Provincial Assembly by single transferable vote. So these are the structure. Next. The drafting committee member of the Constituent Assembly said that the governor nominated by the president will be the agent of the central government identified. The drafting committee members of the Constituent Assembly said that the governor nominated by the president will be the agent of the central government identified. Am I audible? Achha, okay, answer start coming. Yes, answer start coming. The correct answer is of T.T. Krishnamachari. T.T. Krishnamachari, 1899-1974 was a member of Traffic Committee and entrepreneur and Congress leader. Next. Who had favored Panchayati Raj system by giving the following statement in the Indian Constituent Assembly? In the interest of democracy, the village may be trained. We must be able to reform the village and introduce democratic principles of government there. Who said? Who had favored Panchayati Raj system? Article 40. The correct answer is, check yourself, Ananthasyanam Iyengar. Ananthasyanam, 4th February 1980, was the first deputy speaker and then speaker of Lok Sabha. He was born in Trichur and Chittor district of Madras. Personally, he was the teacher of mathematics, became the lawyer between 1915 and 1950. Inspired by Mahatma Gandhi, he participated because that was the principle of Mahatma Gandhi. He advocated the same policy. Next. Which Congress president during British Raj initiated the idea of planning commission? The president during the British Raj initiated the idea of planning commission. Yes. Nehru, M.N. Rai. The correct answer is, check yourself, Subhash Chandra Bose, and 4 or 5 students responded correctly, Subhash Chandra Bose. 4 or 5 students correctly mentioned the Subhash Chandra Bose. And that was in Haripura Congress session. And as Haripura Revolution, Britain was given 6 months ultimatum to British, failing which there will be revolt. Subhash Chandra Bose organized National Planning Committee, was the forerunner of India Planning Commission. The idea was to draw comprehensive plan for economic development of India on the basis of industrialization. Next. Which of the following acts reports created the federal courts in India? Government of India Act 1909, Government of India Act 1909, Monte Chelmsford Report, and Government of India Act 1935. D. Correct answer is given some hint. Government of India Act 1905. Next, I will send this PPT to all. No, don't worry. We are under the constitution, but the constitution is what the, it was supposed to be omitted. Okay. What is the judges say it is? What is the following country can this be applicable to? India, America, Switzerland, Australia. बड़ा vague. Under constitution, but the constitution is what the judges say it is, which is the following country. Okay, the correct answer is A and B, India and America. India, most of you have responded. Only one option you responded. We will accept it. Just you have responded. India was the correct and America. So next. The Constituent Assembly was set up under the Cripps Mission, Cabinet Mission Plan, Webber Plan, Nehru Report. Yes, the correct answer is, check. Some of you have given the correct answer. So correct answer is Cabinet Mission Plan, and some of you have already responded correctly. So that's why I have given that was 100% correct. Next. Next questions. More of fear and trepidation than in hope and inspiration. My dear students, I'm afraid Paul Bross is the correct answer. This time you missed only one question, and no matters. Out of my 39 questions, you have missed only one question. Paul Bross. Next, 40th questions of today. 5 or 6 more questions are coming. Who is the following constituent? Who is the following constituted and Nehru, Azad, Ambedkar Rao, Patel, Azad, Munshi, Ambedkar? He responded. The correct answer is, you have responded, is A. Nehru, Patel, Prasad and Azad. Next. घड़ी की सुइया बढ़ रही है सर, मेरे पास 8 से 10 मिनट टाइम है. एंड जस्ट आई एम गोइंग टू, which Indian artist decorated the handwritten copy of the constitution? Identify. Mihir Sen, S.N. Banerjee, Mukesh Bandhan, Nandlal Bose. Beautiful. That was the ISPT and Kaun Banega Karodpati, Amitabh Bachchan last year question. And that was the question of 50 lakh, I think, 20 or 50 lakh questions. So, which Indian artist decorated the hand-made copy of the constitution? And most of you corrected. You are correct. The correct answer is Nandlal Bose. Very good. In 1882, 1966 was one of the pioneer of modern Indian art and key figure so of the contextual modernism, a pupil of Abhinandannath Tagore. Bose was known as the Indian style of painting. He was influenced by the Tagore family and the murals of Ajanta. His classic work include paintings of scenes from Indian mythology, women, and village life. Next. Who was the calligrapher of the Indian Constitution? Identify, tell. Oh, very good. So correct answer is Abhay. You are correct. Abhay was the first to respond. Prem Bihari Narayan Rai Zada is the correct answer. Very good. Excellent. Next. Who beautified and decorated the original version of Constitution? Very simple. Very simple. Beautified, decorated the original version of Constitution. Yes, yes, yes. The correct answer is Nandlal Bose was the correct, and most of you have taken, but both were there. Behar Ram Manohar Sinha was also the artist from Santi Niketan. Both were the artists from Santi Niketan. And other artists who illuminated, beautified, and ornamented the original preamble. Yes, yes, yes. Gitanjali, yes, yes, yes. Anushka Rathore, Muskan, Sarjana, Ritika, Jia, Mukhopadhyay, student of 8th class responding. Oh, beautiful. So correct answer is Beohar Ram Manohar Sinha. Beohar Ram Manohar Sinha, and the judges will check. You have already responded. Some of the students have responded. But that is the quiz. Always be prompt, proactive. Don't worry for the wrong or right. There is no minus marking in my round. Who calligraphed the Hindi version of the original constitution? Who calligraphed the Hindi version of
original constitution.
the correct answer is Bashant Krishna Vaidya. Some of the students have already responded the correctly. I salute, I salute. Basant Krishna Vaidya. Okay, next. And that is
Thank
the last question. My question is that, okay, I will come and two questions I will put up. My dear students, that is my two questions. What is the 103rd Amendment says? What is 103rd Amendment? 103. Anybody? 10%? What 10%? 10%. Abhay Kumar is the correct. Yes, 10%. What is 10%? EWS. But name should be written down. That is the hot question from my side. 10%. Abhay, you are right. 10%. And it was passed in last year 2019. 10% economically weaker section of the general caste or the other caste. So they were considered 2019. Abhay and Gitanjali were the first who responded the correct answer. Very good. Next, which case? So which case? Berubari Union case. Which year it was passed and what was the matter? The hot questions. Hot questions, hot. I have taken from Lakshmikant and Civil Services PT questions this year. 1916 is the correct. Whoa, beautiful. 1960 is the correct. But what is the Barubarni Union case? So Supreme Court specifically, listen, remember it. Supreme Court specifically gave their opinion that preamble is not a part of the constitution, basic structure of the constitution. In this case, remember Beru Bari Union case 1960. Remember. Next, what is the Keshwanand Bharsi case? Which year it was come? It was very recently, it was very news. He expired. Keshwanand Bharti. 19 Abhay Kumar is the correct. 1973 Gitanjali is correct. Sriman, everybody is correct. But what is the Keswanand Bharti? Very short. Very short. You type violation of fundamental rights. Okay. Basic Abhay Kumar. Okay. You are very near. Basic structure. Okay. Samiparna fundamental rights. Yes, you people are very near, very near, very near. Actually, the Supreme Court rejected the earlier judgment. Judgment of given by in 1960 on the case of Berubari case, right? Union case. They rejected. They said Supreme Court rejected the earlier opinion and held that the preamble is the part of the Constitution. Before that, in 1960 case, preamble was not considered as the part of the Constitution. So it was by the, always remember, Keshwanand Bharti case 1973 was the historical judgment. My dear students, always remember how many amendment has been made till the time. How many amendment? How many amendment has been made till the time? Very fast. 104 is the correct answer. Yes. Most of you have given the correct answer. 104 is the correct answer. Very good. Very good. Very simple. Very good. So 104 is the correct answer. Right? And last two questions. Last two questions. What is the article which indicates the election of the president? Article, only just article. Article, election of the president and vice president. Constitution, it has written, okay, not election, president, only simply president. Which article? Under which article? Not 66. 52 is the correct answer. Yes, 52 is the correct answer. One student has responded, I could know Shreya Prakash or something. It is very difficult sometimes. It is very good, and that is something like that. And last two questions, my dear students, I will conclude because my time is over. And so I will taking 11. So the last questions you have to Article 21A. Article 21A. Article 21A. Elementary education, Sipra Pandey is the first, responded correctly. Article 21A, that is right to elementary. And Article 21, very simple question, very simple, fast. Article 21, very much debatable. Personal liberty, yes, right to protection of life and personal liberty. That is the correct. That is the correct. And Article 44 that we are debating, this law must come. Uniform Civil Code, that is the correct. So my dear students, I have completed this task, and how many of you, and just how many of you have remember these questions? So I'm reading out, you see about that. The preamble of our constitution proclaims that we the people of India have established a, ध्यान से सुनो, a sovereign socialist secular democratic republic. B, a sovereign democratic republic. C, a sovereign secular democratic socialist republic. And D, a secular socialist democratic and sovereign republic. Which one is correct? A is the correct, you have rightly. And last question of the day, before vote taking, last question of the day, what is 42nd Amendment Act? Very short, write in the chat box. Mini, what mini? Mini constitution, okay? Next. So you mention the socialist, mention what were added and why it is become mini constitution. Okay, Sanjana, Shubham, everybody, mini constitution, okay. What were added and who were the prime minister at that time? 42nd Amendment. Yes, yes, some of you are given. Indira Gandhi was the prime minister and 42nd Amendment was done, and secular and socialist word were uses, and only unity was there. In the 26th day of November 1949, do hereby enact and give constitution, we the people of India. So unity and integrity of the nation, that was the word added, unity and integrity. Previously it was only unity, but now it has added unity and integrity of the nation. So in this word, and socialist and secular word were used. So these are the basic things, and we must understand about that. So time, you please wait 1 minute, and Mr. Bharat Shah, which time I will say what is the things we have to do. I have to read first, and everybody will read. So please mute, unmute video, and my quiz is over. Today is the once again great day. I pay my respect to all the constitution makers and great persons like Ambedkar, Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Sachidanand, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, Mahatma Subhash Chandra Bose, all credit goes to them. I pay salute. So I'm reading I'm in the preamble. Everybody remember, I think, and you have to repeat. You have to read. I will read, then you have to read. Unmute mode, there will be a photography. There will be a photography. We have to send the Prime Minister of India. We have to send the Government of India, please. Humanities Block and Peace Club. Those who are the members, all the participants. Unmute video at least. Unmute video. Because some of you. So, okay. So 12th class, especially the senior batch, they have to go for the oath taking. Photograph will be taken. Okay, sir, I'm reading. The Constitution of India, preamble. We the people of India,
We the people of India,
We the people of India,
having solemnly resolved to constitute
solemnly
being solemnly
resolve to
resolved to
constitute
constitute India into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic.
India
India
into
into
a
a
sovereign,
sovereign,
secular,
and
republic,
And to secure to all its citizens
and to
to
secure
secure
to
all
all its
its
citizens,
citizens,
justice, social, economic, and political.
justice, social, economic, and political.
Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship.
Liberty of thought, expression, belief, faith, and worship.
and worship.
Equality of status
Equality
and of opportunity
and of opportunities
and to promote among them all.
And to promote among them all.
Fraternity
fraternity,
during the dignity of the individual
Assuring
ensuring the
the
dignity of the individual,
and yes, and the unity and integrity of the nation.
and the unity and integrity of the nation.
In our Constituent Assembly,
In our
Constituent Assembly,
this 26th day of November,
this 26th day of November
1949,
1949,
do hereby adopt,
hereby adopt,
enact, and
enact
enact,
and,
and
and give to ourselves this. Our Honorable Prime Minister of India will be addressing today, and that is the great day. And just we are going to join this program. And thank you very much, my dear students. You have taken part in the Constitution Day. That is the historical day. And especially, I express my sincere thanks to Humanities Block 12E, 11E, all the students, and Quiz Club, Debate Club, and Model United Club also, and some other clubs also. Especially, I pay my sincere thanks to all the parents, and directly, indirectly, they have also observed. And my dear students, it's a great day, and this is the great honor today. Just we paid our tribute to Dr. B.R. that this kind of organization will help the students to know about that the freedom struggle of the Constitution. I once again I express my sincere thanks to all the judges, those who are judging the questions based on this. And I'm sure about that it will be very difficult, because the most of the students, the most except one or two questions, almost all question was responded. And I'm telling you, these questions was prepared based on the ISPT exams and CRT, and update your knowledge, and the day will come, our 20 students will be the top post, including IS examination and CLAT examinations. This thinking skill, and we always update our knowledge with these words. Once again, thank you, Mr. Bharasa, IT head, Mr. Prasad, for the photography. Our NCC team, brilliant NCC team, they have, just like provided a very good support or something like that, because this is the national day, that is the Constitution Day. So with these words, once again, I pay my sincere thanks to all the observer, those who are ARO, our PPT also, and I will send my questions so that you can update, you can go through it. But I'm very happy about that. Particularly, I'm talking about the quiz. I'm very happy, my dear students. Such as standard questions you responded. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.